Good morning, Sunday morning, and I slept in a little chalet last night, which was quite nice. Bloody squirrels overnight on the roof. It was loads of them. It was like they were having a fight up there. This morning Tony's taking his bait back in. He's rebaiting and setting everything back out again, which has been quite interesting. Watching the amount of technology that goes into it is unbelievable. Sort of just testing the bottom of the water, finding where there's gravel, where there's reeds, where there's silt, by using a special rod, and then the amount of bait and the way he packs it in and the way he sets up his hooks. I was just saying to him, when I was young and whenever I went fishing, it was hook, weight, float, and sometimes not even a reel, just a piece of a thing called a whip that was telescopic. That's what I used to use. I was just sort of saying, this is so technical, you know, all this what you're doing. So I'm taking the dogs for a walk this morning around this wood here. Quite pretty. And I've got two. I don't know where Jack's gone. Just went running off. I'll have to go and find him. So that's where I'm going to stay tonight, I think, in that little hut there. So it'll probably be a bit colder this evening, because I was in the little kind of bungalow chalet last night, and it had heating and little kitchen and everything, so it's quite comfortable. But then Tony and Justine are staying in the house, and where Tony's fishing from, the bedroom is literally behind where he's fishing. So he's got a two-bedroomed bivvy with a lounge and a kitchen and Sky TV. So that's what I call fishing. I was going to camp in my van and bring my van, but I can't get it over here because it's just too wet and it probably would churn the grass up. So at some point today, Tony's going to set me up a couple of rods, but before he does lets me loose on the big lake, he's going to put me on this little one here. And apparently this has got loads of little tiddlers in, so he can trust that I look after the fish and care for the fish properly before I go onto the big lake and try and catch a big one. Because there's fish in there, carp, go up to 80 pounds. There's an 80 pounder, and last week a guy caught a 76 pounder in there. So massive fish. And there, you can see through the woods there, that's where I stayed last night, in that little cabin there. Very nice actually. So yeah, it's yeah, completely different fishing from what I'm used to. It's so technical, and he's even got a little app. So once he finds where there's a bit of gravel, which is the best place to fish apparently, he then puts on his app, takes a photo of where he's cast, puts the distance of the cast, and then puts it on the app. So the next person coming here can look at the app, find out where the best place is, and go there as well, which is really interesting. Well, maybe not to people who don't fish, but interesting to me in terms of technology. So yeah, so that's it for today. I'm just going to wander around for a bit. I've got too much energy at the moment. I haven't been out much, and I've had loads of coffee, so I'm just a bit buzzy at the moment. But this is the little mini lake, and apparently there's loads of little carp in here, up to sort of 5 or 6 pounds, which is the breeding pond or the growing pond or something like that. Yeah, anyway, okay, I'll come back to you all later. Bye for now. So here I am, the little lake, a bit fishing. Tony and Justine over there. Got me net, me weighing net, and I've just cast in with some maggots and a feeder apparently on the rod, and it's lovely weather, look. Bracing Scottish mist. That's the little area I'm within at the moment. So Tony wants us to fish here in this little one to start with, to make sure we can handle the fish, because he's worried about us going to the big one, catching a big fish, and we don't handle it properly, because apparently you can get kicked off this whole lake if you mishandle the fish. So we're just practicing here. It's cold, it's wet, and this is fun. The fishing is fun. So Tony last night in the middle of the night, got woken up by koipu, which had gone in the water. Koipu is like a large rat cross beaver, and it grabbed his bait and took off. So he actually caught a koipu last night. He's not laughing about it this morning. And he also caught a bird. So a bird, maybe a cormorant or something, has swooped down, gone in the water and took his bait and flown up into a tree with his line. So his 2 catches last night were both an air and a land animal. None were carp or fish or any freshwater creature at all. So quite amusing to see this morning. Had a good night's, quite a good night's sleep last night actually. Wasn't as noisy last night and it was warm. It's bloody cold today though. Tony hasn't caught anything. He's got 4 more rods in today. He's put lots of other different types of bait on there this morning from the company that he gets all his bait from. And he's trying something new because he has to keep adjusting to what he's doing, adjusting to the weather, adjusting to the temperature, time of day, all that kind of thing. So he's trying a whole new approach this morning to see what happens. But it's such a patient, you've got to be so patient, haven't you? And it's not me. Patience is not my strong point. I've got some, but just standing watching a rod. If it was a lovely hot day with a bit of a deck chair, beer, sun, you know, sun was out, shorts, t-shirt, I love it, absolutely love it. But it's got to be something that's in your blood doing this. But hey ho, we'll carry on. It's good fun. It's nice to be out and not so cramped up in a house, which is amazing, isn't it? So yeah, but yeah, we'll carry on, see how we get on. See you later.